Hi, the next prompt for me today is number 14, which is the matchbook and pattern. And after I looked in my stash, I do not have a pattern that I can use at the moment, but I do have an old pattern that I traced when I used to do painting on wood, toll painting. So I'm going to use this as my pattern. Not all of it, portion of it. And then I also started to make this, making a matchbook. And so I'm going to finish that. And we'll be able to get day 14 finished. Wonderful crunchy sounds. I'm taking this apart. Sort of, trying to rip it. Somehow I will use this. I've already went ahead and gessoed this page here. And I had a little bit of tape holding my parchment paper down, but it was getting loose, so I stuck it back on this page. That'll be part of the base. Okay. We'll glue that on. Starting to become fragile because it's been in my so-called stash for very many years. I'll go like this. Splash that down. Oh yeah, the ink's come, or not the ink, but the pencil's coming off. I am going at this very childlike. That's just how I'm feeling at the moment. Not even going to my craft supplies for different brush or colors. And that's kind of how I'm winging it. Winging it art. I really like this. I really like the way it's starting to look. Just let everything smudge and blend along. Big brush. Totally brings me back to my primary days. This is the background, of course. The main, well, the pattern. And I was thinking out loud, what should I do with this? Should I put the pattern on here? I wasn't sure how the paper would react, but it seems to be okay. Don't want to bring too many colors in. On here, I think I will, not sure what color to put there. White petals, I suppose it could be a daisy. Definitely winging it, intuitive, as we call it. You really have to give it a try. If someone's watching this and they haven't, it is amazing how freeing this is. I'm an artist in my own mind. Okay. Setting the wet paint to dry. Again, I'm digging into my flow journal and start with that. Totally not straight, but it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do now is use some of this totally awesome cleaner that I bought at the dollar store. And to take the shine off, I have some pictures or magazine images. And I want to take a little bit of the, I want to take the shine off. So I'm going to see if this works. I'm experimenting with you. And I saw this online somewhere on YouTube. It's supposed to take back the shine, and it is working. I think it is, and then I'll cut it out. And this is obviously not a mushroom. It's a stool, but looks like a mushroom, so I'm going to use this, I think. I'm getting it ready for. Oh yeah, that is working. It's giving it an older look. I like that. And then this is a cushion, but it has a bee on it, and I like the way that looks. So let's see if I have enough on here. Flip this over a bit. So I will collage on, this is drying now. I've covered the matchbook. What's going to be a matchbook. I'm going to let that dry because it's damp. Let's bring this up closer. It's hard to tell, isn't it? Oh, there's a little bit of shine on there. Yeah, okay, you can still see some shine, but it's not the whole image. And it definitely, I think when I cut that out and glue it on, we'll see how that looks. Page is dry. I outlined some of the flowers and went over some of the pencil marks that I used to trace. I used a black marker for that. And I am very, very pleased with the way this turned out. So now I'm going to work on, and I might do a little bit more to it as I go. It's usually the way that I apply things. Now, this is also dry, so I will just have to remember which way it was folded, this way. Just thinking about what I should do with this edge. Something will pop into my mind. And I'm just going by, this matchbook is just something that I made up. And I will be back in a moment. I'm going upstairs to sew the edges. So I've sewn around the matchbook. I still have to put a staple down here. And what I'm going to do on the inside is this little piece of fodder, Ephemera, was a printable that I had done a long time ago with all the rest of my first ones, my first printables, and I am going to use it here as a tuck spot. So I'll do that, and then I also have, this is just an offcut from the envelope, and I practiced my homemade stamp on here. So I'm going to use this because it's the perfect color. This is going to be quite matchy-matchy. I'm going to do that. Oops. And this was also something that I had started that I didn't finish. It's got some graph paper on it. It's a magazine crumb. And I just put some of that turmeric paper around the edge. I had already done that. So now I'm going to finish it off, and I'm going to use some of this because I can still write on the back journal on either side. That's not very straight. I think I'll try that again. I'll probably put some more glue. Yeah, I'd rather be over the edge so that I can trim that. And I do have a portable paper cutter, but of course I have not brought it downstairs from my craft space. I'm just wondering if I will need I'll be fine with that. Fleece kind of day. Oh yeah, and the other thing I found, more printer rejects, but I never throw them out because I feel the colors will work somewhere. That's way too big for that. That's fine. It'd be sad to hide that. That on here, and then I can tuck away. Okay. So my little tags, journaling cards are finished. Total junk turned into something I think is kind of cute. It works. It will serve a purpose for sure. And it fits in there. I think. It did. There we go. Now I'm going to staple my little, just on the edge, bottom. See if this works. Yeah. One matchbook. Now I have to cover it, decorate the front. Okay. Those magazine images that there is a little bit of shine when I hold it to the light this way, but it is pretty fun to see that a lot of the surface was dulled down. This was a cushion, and I just did a fussy cut around it. Okay, and then I also have this out of a magazine, which I haven't taken the shine down. I might do that here. I was thinking this could work, I don't know, too much. We'll see. And then I do have, this is old business accounting papers that are no longer, they're very outdated, so I'm recycling them because I like the numbers and I can print on them. So we'll see if I can do something here. here we are, the end of prompt number 14. Thank you so much for coming along with me. It was a great blast. I had so much fun. And these are the tags that were made from complete junk beside my my workspace. Put them in this matchbook that was covered with turmeric paper. I sewed around the edges. Used a staple at the bottom for the flap to secure the matchbook closed. Some magazine images that I took the shine down with some awesome cleaning liquid from the dollar store. And then to hold it in place, I used a ribbon that I cut in half and stapled on top of my tracing paper, which is my pattern. And that's from a long time ago when I used to toll paint. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to the back of the book now so I can check my prompt off. Number 14, matchbook and a pattern. All done. Talk to you later. Thank you very much. Bye.